Good evening, my fellow infected psychopath. Today I'll be injecting you with the insanity that is my voice. Let's get started.
Biohazard madness. Why are we here?
Well, because my dear child of Steve, your dad wanted me to teach you about Lego guns and how to use them to better protect yourself from threats.
You mean threats like you?
Exactly. Now let's get to practice. The OHOAS is the newest generation design of Lego rifles, designed by yours truly, of course. Here we go, give it a try.
It's a little heavy.
Go on, Steven, give this baby a good shooting now. Okay, that one was on me. The OHOAS is clearly too advanced for someone with your stature. Don't worry, I have something that's smaller. The Wildfire is a fully automatic. It's designed to be lighter and smaller, so you should be able to handle.
A few moments later.
Whoa! This actually might be a problem. What I need is something small and easy to manage. Something that any idiot can handle.
Hey, I heard that. Ow.
Of course he did. Cue the montage, please.
These dreams of a better life, where I don't have to run, I don't need to hide, I'll stand and fight. Why can't I be who you want me to be? I give it all, but it's never enough for you. I fear I'm falling deeper and deeper. My heart is racing faster and faster. This existence is so useless. Help me find a better way. Walls are closing in, locked away inside my mind. Don't know what to do.
This, my fellow infected psychopath, is the little pistols I like to call Lil Terror. A handheld when you want something compact but devastating. The history behind this gun is both unique and grueling. As you fellow infected psychos know, I would sometimes post upcoming projects. The last post was a new model for my OHOAS series. The concept behind this weapon was to solve the bolt issue that was common with a lot of bolt action Lego guns. Let me explain. Bolt action Lego guns will typically consist of 4 parts: the magazine, the sling carrying bolt, the projectile pusher, and the trigger. When the bolt is pulled back, it will carry a elastic sling with it. At a certain point, the bolt will push the projectile pusher, which consists of a lever connected to an armature that's also connected to a beam. The projectile pusher will then push a single projectile from the magazine through a ramp, which will lead the projectile to get pushed in front of the sling. When the bolt is pushed forward, the projectile will get blocked by the trigger. The end of the bolt is designed in a way so when the bolt reaches its beginning point, the ending part of the bolt will push the projectile back into its original position, allowing another round to be ready to get pushed out of the magazine. When the trigger is pulled, the sling and the projectile will be released, flinging the projectile out. The mechanism was a game changer at the time, but it did have one flaw that did bug me. When racking the bolt back, it will stick halfway out. This means you couldn't keep looking through the sights or have your face close to the weapon when chambering a new projectile. I wanted to fix this issue, so I did. Unfortunately, the first build kept jamming and breaking, which did nothing to help my sanity.
Why is it madness? You did have something.
Fair enough, let me rephrase that. It did nothing to help what shreds of sanity I possess. So, with me having throwaway glued parts and salvaging what I learned from the whole experience, I decided to go small scale. Rather than do a rifle, I went with a pistol instead, and then worked my way up. The pistol uses a sling carrier that's separated into two parts. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to be calling it Part 1 and Part 2. Part 1 is responsible for carrying the sling, while Part 2 is going to act like a movable roof. You'll see what I mean here in a sec. When Part 1 of the sling carrier is pulled back, it pushes on Part 2, moving them both as one piece. The weapon uses an internal magazine. The projectiles get blocked due to an axle which stays stationary thanks to a rubber band. Part 2 will go over the axle, not touching it. However, Part 1 will actually make the elastic sling push on the axle, loading a projectile in front of the sling. When Part 1 is pushed forward again, the rubber band will move the axle back to its original position, blocking the other projectiles from leaving the magazine. Part 1 will make Part 2 move with it due to a rubber band tied to each other. Part 2 will continue to move with Part 1 until it gets blocked by the walls of the gun. If you notice, even though Part 1 of the sling carrier can drag Part 2 along the copper rails, Part 2, however, can't pull Part 1 back. So, what gives? Well, it's simple. Part 1 has more pin connectors, which makes it have more friction. The sling and the projectile will get blocked by the trigger. Remember how earlier I said Part 2 acts like a moving roof? Well, there's a reason for that. One of the reasons why bolt-action Lego guns are designed the way that they are is to block the sling from going up and over the projectile, and to help the projectile to be guided out of the barrel. Part 2 is designed to act like both. It's why it's vital and important to the weapon. When the trigger is pulled, the projectile and sling will no longer be blocked. The sling will fling the projectile out, firing the weapon.
It's been a long, long time since I found my way around. All these thoughts in my mind, I'm searching for something I'll never find. Every day feels so long. I sit alone as the clock ticks away. This existence is so useless. Help me find a better way. Walls start closing in, locked away inside my mind. Don't know what to do. There's always something that's holding me back, and I'm honestly tired of feeling numb.
Okay, Steven, I literally designed this weapon just for you. Please, please, for God's sake, don't screw this up. Look, the target is right there. Try and hit it.
I hit it! Biohazard Madness, did you see that? I hit it! Biohazard Madness? Whoops! Biohazard Madness is gonna be mad when his clone wakes up. Well, I guess I should do the outro for the video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, hit or shoot the notification bell. Until next time, see you later, you psychopaths.
It keeps me up at night. These dreams of a better life, where I don't have to run, I don't need to hide, I'll stand and fight.